You are listening to chartingwealth.com for Thursday, the 23rd of February, 2017. Stocks a little mixed. The S&P 500 down just a wee bit. The Qs, that is the NASDAQ 100 up for the day. Gold up for the day, and bonds up for the day. So let's jump into the S&P first. You will recall that the S&P just had a crossover going up back on Tuesday. We were waiting for that 2-hour crossover. It did happen. A little late in the tooth, of course, since the S&P had its vertical crossover all the way back right around Thanksgiving. Excuse me, went up for quite a while, slid sideways for quite a while, and then took off again when we've had that rollback occur. And for those of you who jumped in, just continue to keep an eye on that 2-hour chart. Very important to do so. Let's keep moving along. We're going to stay on the 2-day chart, and we're going to take a look at where the Qs are. Up again, 0.04%. Again, looking strong. The price percent oscillator continuing to move up. Derivative oscillator getting longer as we see things continue to move up on the Qs. Of course, we take a look at the 2-day chart, and we can see that the Qs hit its high over the last couple of days around noon on the 21st. So just continue to pay attention. It did cross back over going down. So be cognizant of that. That's just the 2-hour chart. But remember, we have profited very, 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 very well on the Qs since we jumped in, either at the weekly vertical crossover all the way back around the 6th of January, or if you jumped in on that 2-hour crossover at 4 p.m. or the next morning at 10:30 on either the 1st of February, the 1st of February or the 2nd. So again, we've seen incredible growth in stock price since we jumped in. So just be cognizant of that. Back to the 2-day chart, and we're going to go from the Qs let's go to bonds, see what's going on. Well, we know that we had a weekly crossover in bonds. That actually occurred on TLT back on the week ending the 3rd of February. Our jumping in point, of course, would have been that Monday. And we see bonds continuing to struggle. We do see the weekly chart continuing. The PPO continues to grow. Derivative oscillators about where it was in the prior week as we start watching this week as it continues to move along. We check out the 2-day chart. We've really been unable to draw any kind of 2-day trend line. The last candle that we have that's forming is, of course, a doji. So lots of indecision. Just continue, if you are in that, to watch it. Again, it was up 0.17% for the day, and we're still above on the 2-day trend line. If we look at the 2-hour trend line, we can see that it crossed over going down and then back up again in the afternoon. So just continue to watch. We're not getting, again, strong movement in TLT, but our bigger indicators are telling us that there's still a potential move there. Back to the 2-day chart. Lastly, we will look at gold. What is gold doing? Well, gold up again, 0.14%. We have seen gold move through the 2-day trend line, although the 2-day trend is still up, but you can see the derivative oscillator is losing lots of energy. Gold, of course, crossed over on that 2-day trend line, moving up all the way back on the 30th of January. We had that weekly crossover there on Friday the 27th, and then a jumping in point that following Monday on both gold, the weekly vertical crossover, and we also had a vertical crossover on that 2-hour chart, and gold has gone up considerably since then, really hit its prime and its top at 9 and has slidden sideways, has approached that again at 118.40 on the 17th, Friday the 17th, and for the most part so far throughout the week. We have simply seen it go up to 118.02. So it's struggling to keep things up. Keep an eye on that 2-hour chart if you have a crossover going down and you've not already taken your profits, which have been considerable over this short period of time. You may very much want to consider that, or at least taking some of it. Folks, that's where we end the day on Wednesday as we go into Thursday, the 23rd of February. We appreciate you being with us. Sorry we're getting that out a little late today. I cannot tell you how tired I am. Lots of travel, but we endeavor to always provide you with the latest market information and reviews. We appreciate you being with us. Don't forget, if you want to make sure that you sign up for our texting stock alert service on weekly vertical crossovers, you need to do that. How do you do it? You simply text Charting Wealth to the number 33222 on your cell phone. That's text Charting Wealth, one word, to 33222 on your cell phone. You dial that number and then you text Charting Wealth. We will put you on our list. You'll receive no more than 6 texts in a month letting you know when vertical crossovers have occurred on the weekly chart and some more helpful information. But like we said, no more than 6 texts a month. It can be extremely valuable for you and your training. You appreciate what we do. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube if you don't already subscribe to our newsletter, which is this daily podcast and all the helpful information that we give out to you every day. That is the freestockcharts.com layout that we use and how to hook that up on your computer, along with our daily market worksheet, the PDF, so you can print that out, and our How to Read a Stock Chart video. Man, you need to sign up for that. If you really want to thank us, go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Charting Wealth, and also go to iTunes. Subscribe to our Charting Wealth podcast. Give us a 5-star rating. Say something nice about us. We appreciate it. God bless you from chartingwealth.com.